Hey, what's up? You're tuning into the T Era, an emerging era of entertainment in Atlanta. And I'm privileged to be sitting here with Young Botchey, one of the hottest Atlanta nightlife hosts in the party scene. So, Young Botchey, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Life is good. I don't complain much.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you do, being a nightlife host. Like, what's your jobs and responsibilities?
It's pretty much entertaining the crowd, making sure people get the best when they come out to our events. We do about 5 events a week, so I'm constantly on the mic, constantly on couches. You know, the whole Atlanta nightlife scene. That's what we do.
Okay, so you're like professionally always turning up.
Yeah, I turn up for a living. Yeah, pretty.
How is that? That has to be exciting.
Yeah, but I love my job. You know, who else can say that they get the club and party for a living? So, it has its ups and downs, but for the most part, I love what I do.
Okay, so what celebrities have you worked with or hosted with?
T.I., Ross, 2 Chainz, Jeezy, Kendrick Lamar, name them, we've done them. Pretty much everybody other than your Jay-Z and your Beyonce.
A lot of people don't really understand what hosts do. So, like, explain, like, your job is really, really important. You keep people going, you keep people hyped. But, like, you know, explain to people, like, everything, like, the details of being a host and how important it is to the party.
Well, you got to kind of consider, like, when you go out, like, what do you look for in the nightlife, in club? Every club has a DJ. You're pretty much going to hear the same song. So, as a host, I more or less treat my job as if I'm an entertainer. It's kind of like the artist. A lot of times you'll get artists that come to the club, but they really suck as performers. So if you're performing as an artist and I hear your song every day on the radio, every day when I'm at home, what's going to be different when I go to the club? That's where I come into play. So, I take my job seriously. I get a kick out of walking through the club and somebody say, yo, you killing it, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever vibe that people get from me hosting is just, is what I love to do.
Okay, so speaking of artists and celebrities, a lot of people think that celebrities come to the club and spend thousands of dollars and always are buying bottles. So clear up the myth about that. Like, do these celebrities really spend thousands of dollars in the club every night?
Nah. I'm going to tell you, it's more like, as a promoter, because I also promote, when you book artists, you get what's called a rider. In that rider, they tell you what they need in terms of, it can be anywhere from chicken wings, 20 bottles of water, 10 bottles of rosé. But as the promoter, you have to provide it. It's part of what you pay for. So oftentimes when you see these rappers, these athletes, even some actors, they don't spend the money that you think that they spend. We have to provide it for them. Certain artists, they want a lot. Some, they don't really care much. So it just depends on the caliber of the artist. If I'm paying somebody like a Meek Mill $30,000, $40,000 to come in the club, he's not going to spend any of his money. So his Mighty Right contains 7 bottles of rosé, 4 bottles of Ciroc. So it's more of the ambiance that we set for them. So we kind of like orchestrate the show to make the entertainers the people that they are.
You mentioned that you promote parties as well. So how is your promoting side of things? Is it frustrating sometimes? Do you love promoting? Like, what's the basis of like you promoting parties?
Well, now promoting is kind of like how I came in the game, but now I'm getting to that point where I want to pull away from that and just focus strictly on hosting. With the promotions, everybody in Atlanta knows you. You got to deal with the people calling your phone all the time. Everybody wants something for free. Everybody wants the hookup. Everybody wants the VIP treatment. So it's kind of like, if I let everybody in for free, I took care of everybody, how do I make a check? Yeah. So now just kind of like, I want to move away from that and focus strictly on being the best nightlife host there is in the country.
Okay, so everybody's saying that Atlanta is emerging and changing, and the entertainment scene is taking different turns. So how is the party scene in Atlanta changing? Is it getting better? How do you feel about the Atlanta party scene right now?
To be honest, I think it changes with the music. Mm-hmm. Atlanta has a distinct sound. People come from all over the country, move here just to be a part of the nightlife. Whether it's the girl who just finished college and she doesn't know what she wants to do with her career, she wants to be a waitress. So, like, those small, intricate parts kind of pretty much shape Atlanta nightlife. Personally, I'm 29. I've been in clubs since I was 14. And I know the difference from, a long time. It's half my life. So I know the difference in the times when I was 18, 19, just turning 21 to being almost 30 now. Times change, people change, the music change. For the most part, the music shapes the vibe. You do get a lot of flexes that move from wherever they're from. Maybe they wasn't nobody in New York. Now they come down to Atlanta with a little money and they want to pop all the bottles and make the scene. But at the end of the day, it's always the music, it's always the DJ, it's always the fun. The extra stuff is just the extra stuff.
Okay, so what's next for you? Like, you said you were moving away from the promotion scene and focusing more on hosting. So, like, what else are you working on besides, the party scene? Because I know you have a lot going on. So, what are some of the other stuff you're doing?
Right now, I'm venturing off into music. I'm kind of taking like the DJ Khaled approach. So it's more or less, I'm not going to be rapping. I'll, be hosting like you would hear like a drama or a DJ Khaled. Only difference is those guys are DJs. I'm a host. So I want to get to the point where I have those hit records that solidify me as a nightlife host. So if I got the hottest record in the country, they booking me in Cali, they booking me in Detroit, New York, or whatever. With me, you're going to get the entertainment that you would get with an artist. I'm standing on your couches, I'm popping the bottles, I'm doing all the extra that you wouldn't necessarily get with a DJ. Because oftentimes we book DJs, they just sit in the section and they don't do much. But with me, I'm going to entertain you.
Okay, so you said something about popping bottles. What's your favorite drink?
Hennessy, of course.
Hennessy. Why
Yeah.
Hennessy?
It's a grown man's drink. That's what I like to do. That's what I drink.
Okay, so a lot of our viewers want to know how to get in touch with you. So what's your social media? How do we get in touch with you?
You can follow me on Instagram at Young Botchey. My Twitter is the same. Pretty much, I'm on Instagram every day like everybody else. If you cut on your radio in Atlanta, you're sure to hear my name, Young Botchey, hosting something, or Botchey Certified Entertainment. I'm at Blue Canteen on Thursdays, Harlem Nights Fridays, Mansion Saturdays, Bar Sundays, Privé Monday.
That is a lot. So make sure you all check him out. Go to some of those parties. They're awesome. You'll have a lot of fun. So thank you for tuning in with us today.
Thank you for having me. Love, live life, and turn up.
Love, live life, and turn up.